What did you think of the Liverpool game earlier when you were fourth official?
Liverpool was shit.
What do you think of Jurgen Klopp?
Cunt, absolutely.
What would you say? Why would you say that Jurgen Klopp was a cunt?
Aside from having a right pop at me when I ref them against Burnley in lockdown, crying to me and I'm not having it. Then he accused me of lying, and then just had a right fucking pop at me, and I've got no interest in speaking to somebody who's fucking arrogant. So I do my best not to speak to him. Milner's alright. I get on with so
James Milner. You get on with James Milner.
You can see me there with mask on.
Yeah, mask on, obviously.
Yeah, COVID got to be done. Social distancing, right? We're 2 meters apart.
We have to social distance.
Yeah. So, but right, like just to be clear, that fucking last video can't go anywhere. Right, like just to be clear, that fucking last video can't go anywhere. Okay. Seriously.
He's a Premier League referee. Let's not fucking ruin his career. Like, let's face it, we're good blokes, but we can't ruin a bloke's career. Like, we're not that bad. Also, he's a fucking legend.
I've seen him do it.
So yeah.
So let's not ruin his.
Well. Jesus. So that's referee David Coote, if I'm saying his last name right. On camera. I've seen him do it! Everyone's seen it. Yep. Of him announcing his feelings about Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool Football Club. As a professional referee, this is career ending. I don't see how he could. I know he's been suspended, but I don't see a way back in for this guy. He refereed the Liverpool game the other night, and he was also in charge when Odegaard played basketball at Anfield last season. I don't know if he was the ref or VAR, but he was involved in that game, and he could have made the call, and he didn't. And people pointing out the Rodri handball that essentially cost Liverpool the league. So when you look at these things now, it really, this is like seeing a video of somebody who works in a restaurant taking the fingers and putting it up the backside and then serving your food with that same hand, and then you're thinking to yourself now, well, all these restaurants might be doing it.
Brother, what's that?
Because you don't know what's going on in the restaurants when you can't see how they're cooking your food. It's essentially the same thing in terms of when you see a decision now that you feel is injustice to your club, and you think to yourself, why didn't they give that? Because they gave it in another game. Another game, they're living up to the consistency of the rules, but this game they're not. It's making people think now that there's certain agendas going on, and I've called it before, how they'll be quick to ban a player for making bets, but these referees are doing the same thing. You think these referees don't have a life outside of football? Do you think they don't know people who support certain football clubs? Now, I'm not targeting any football club when I say this. I'm talking as a whole, because every club gets robbed, right? Some get robbed more than others, but every club gets robbed, right? Do you not think that you have some people in the ref's ear, like outside of his job, you know, having certain opinions about certain football clubs? You think these referees just live life completely neutral? That they're just not football fans at all? They don't really care about it? No, nothing like that. Oh, hell no! Because that's what people would think about referees, that they don't have a footballing life outside of football, outside of their job, when they do. And they have certain opinions about certain football clubs. And their feelings towards that football club will influence their decision making going forward. You know what I mean? It's almost, it's like scary times when you see how can I put it? Just how casual he was with it when he was saying what he was saying. Like, he sounded like, you know, Tom, Dick and Joe in the pub. You know what I mean? Now, what I don't get is, how can you be so stupid to have that recorded? You have a device recording your every words, right? And the cameraman is some drunk guy you met, and you trusted him not to put it anywhere. Obviously, it went somewhere because he's saying in the video, this video doesn't go anywhere, and then the drunk guy's talking on the camera. It's like, you think that video is really just between them two?
No.
There would have been probably a group chat or something that video was put in.
Yep.
So then you look at it now. The friend who's recording him, what football club does he support? Because you have to think about these things as well. Because, again, he's a professional referee, right? He might have friends that support a certain football club, and he might go about it like, oh, I'll see what I can do. You know what I mean? Let's say the guy that was recording is a Man United fan, Man City fan. Let's just roll with Man City, right? And he might be like, you know, Liverpool are close on the table, so, you know, what are you gonna do? I'll see what I can do. I can't make any promises, but I'll see what I can do. You see how it looks? You see how dodgy this looks? Jesus. I mean, yeah, this is career ending. It has to be. There's no way back in now. If he's still going to be a referee, then he should stay away from. Realistically, he should stay away from the Premier League then, where he can't have that influence, because we know now he has that thought about Liverpool and Liverpool's former manager Jurgen Klopp, right? Liverpool fans were on Twitter talking about, and my friends who were Liverpool fans were saying about how shit the ref was overnight, and now this comes out. Now it's starting to make sense. Now the robberies that Liverpool faced under the hands of him being in charge, being the person, you know, either in charge of VAR or being a referee on the pitch, is now starting to make sense, because now Liverpool feel they've been robbed essentially of a league title because of what should have happened. I've seen pictures of, there was an offside. I think I remember it as well. I don't know, was it against Everton or something? There was an offside where Liverpool were given offside, but the player wasn't offside. And apparently that David Coote was, you know, in charge of something in that game.
You're too late.
Why?
It's the rules.
Now you look at the Garnacho being offside against Arsenal at the Emirates last season. The line wasn't drawn in that game, even though I do still think that he was offside, but the line wasn't drawn and it should have been drawn. I don't know who the ref was at that point and who was in charge of VAR, but for all I know, they could be a Liverpool fan, there could be a City fan, there could be a fan of any club that essentially hates Man United, whose fans essentially hate Man United, for example. You know what I mean? This is wild, you know. This is wild. And he's not the only one. He ain't the first and he won't be the last. I'm telling you.
Shit.
Now, all these dodgy decisions and people feeling hard done by, football clubs feeling hard done by, managers, whatever, right? Now they're going to look at referees different now. Because they're going to be like, well, what if you're like that guy? This is wild. But yeah, he's been suspended. I don't know if it's indefinite, but yeah, we just have to be more into it. Anyways, like the video, share the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, follow all the socials. The link is in the description below. And I'll see you guys for the next stream. I might bite the bullet, people. I might bite the bullet and just buy FIFA 25.
What?
And then get started with the streaming. I might bite the bullet. I might use the YouTube money to buy it for me. I might do that. But anyways, see you guys in the next one. Peace.
And if anyone wants to have a come at me,
come and find me. I'm in the car park now.
Because I'm a black belt in karate.
Stop the cap.
Come and have a pop.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.